All right, so you must be Cody.
Yeah, that was
All
me.
right.
That was me.
So, what I've been doing, I am Andreas, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I am a counselor in the school, new to the area. So, what I've been going around doing is introducing myself to everyone, kind of telling a little bit about myself, getting some background information from everyone, so I can kind of see where everyone's at before I develop a goal. So myself, I was born and raised in Pittsburgh. I graduated from Pitt and did graduate school at American Public University. Um, Something personal about me that I'd care to share. I like to play music. I like to record music. Something I love to do.
Guitar?
Yeah, I love the
Nice.
guitar. It's one of my favorite instruments.
Nice.
A little more into the bass and drums lately. But I do love the guitar. That's what I started with. That's what I ended with. But basically what I'm trying to do is kind of get a feel for everyone. So before I develop or, I don't know, kind of make a plan for you to follow. I just kind of want to get to know you a little bit. So maybe you could tell me about yourself.
Seems legit.
Okay.
Well, not originally born in like countryside, north of Pittsburgh area.
So not a city boy.
No, it's kind of still getting used to it. It's not the big buildings. Not. No. Still.
Too noisy for you?
I find myself doing this a lot. Whoa.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when the biggest city, the biggest building in your hometown is like 3 stories, some people down here have houses that are that tall.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Could be a little overwhelming for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A little bit. But it's not bad. I mean, the people are pretty cool, and it's a lot closer for like sporting events for me. It's a lot more opportunities than living out in the boonies.
Is that one of the reasons you moved out here? Was for the opportunities?
A little bit. I mean, it's for me, it's like free time. You go outside, and I don't mind being outside, but really, for like social life, there's really nothing. I mean, you have to drive so far to go anywhere to do anything remotely fun, and with the price of gas these days, yeah, right.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And
That's understandable.
friends aren't willing to cough up gas money anymore.
So I take it you're thinking about college.
I have been. I'm actually looking at Pitt. Because of wrestling.
I was gonna say you look like a pretty big guy. You play any sports?
Yeah, it's been wrestling's been like my main focus. It's just kind of come natural, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm too small for football.
Too small for football, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm a big guy, but like college guys for linemen, they look for like the 6'5", 6'6", 300 pounds, and I'm not that big. So something that I'm good at. Pitt's been watching me a lot, so I've kind of been leaning towards that for hopefully something comes out of it for senior year.
Okay, so maybe a potential scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
Go to college
Hopefully.
for free.
Hopefully,
I like that idea. I wish I could have went to college for free.
be nice.
Would have saved me a lot of money.
Yeah.
What about some things that have been getting in the way for you? Has anything been preventing you, do you feel like, from obtaining your goals?
Well, like I hinted at earlier, like just getting adjusted to the city life, and social situations aren't like my strong point.
Okay.
So, and obviously, big city, there's more diverse kind of things around. So it's like I find myself wanting some of the things that the other city kids have. So it's kind of.
What are some of the things that other city kids have that you want?
This one kid that I met like the first day or something at school. He's like bragging about this car that his dad's letting him own, and I'm just like, I drive this busted up, beat old like 20-year-old car, it's like falling apart. And he's driving this brand new like Lamborghini, and I'm like, God, I would just love to just snag that for an afternoon and go for a joyride, and maybe not return it, but it's another conversation.
I don't know what's scarier, having to drive a 20-year-old car or a teenager with a Lamborghini. Those are both pretty frightening situations in my mind.
Yeah.
So, it'd be nice to have a newer car, huh?
Yeah, it would, but that's why we're moving to the city. parents got new job opportunities. Hopefully, something turns out of that.
Okay. What other goals do you have set for yourself besides after college, let's say, or getting to college, so to speak? Is there any other goals you have for yourself that you'd like to meet?
I mean, as far as like school, I haven't really thought much like school-wise, like what I wanted to do. But like after school, it'd be really cool to like take a trip to Europe. And since I'm Irish and Scottish.
You like potatoes?
If you couldn't tell, I grew up on eating potatoes. But my family, mainly my sisters, have been real big in like genealogy and looking up family, and it's been kind of interesting to see places where we go. And there's actually like a castle in my family name in Ireland, and I've always like kind of wanted to go see it and be like, this is mine.
Yeah,
castle.
can you claim it when you go there?
Like,
because I would pretty much do that immediately. I would have a flag pre-made.
I don't really know. I mean, it's like so run down. It's basically like 2.5 walls. But I mean, if
to start.
You kidding me? Like, I would rebuild that thing and reclaim glory. Be awesome.
Well, it sounds to me like you have some, pretty reasonable goals. You'd like to travel in the future. You'd like to somehow obtain a scholarship. I heard somewhere in the middle there you said something about having a problem in social situations. Do you feel like you have some sort of anxiety around a lot of people?
A little bit. I never really know what to say, or I have 12 different sayings in my head, and they just all blah right together.
It all just comes
and
pouring out. Do you feel when you're in these situations do you notice any physical changes in your body, first of all?
Butterflies.
Butterflies, okay.
Yeah, I get.
Do you feel a little elevated heart rate, maybe a little sweaty?
Because it's like half of me just wants to say, say what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
The other half is saying, if you say that, someone's going to judge you and ridicule you for saying something wrong. So it's like my checks and balances system in my own body is like fighting itself.
Well, I think the other goals that you mentioned, like traveling to Europe and obtaining a scholarship, I think we could put into a plan and try and make those things obtainable to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should start with something more reasonable right now and work on this anxiety you're speaking of,
Mm-hmm.
and start to really recognize cues from your body when you're starting to feel this way. And we can try some different techniques throughout the week and work on them. But while that is important, I think your other goals are still important. So we should develop a plan together, not just me, because I would just say claim castle, number one. That's the first thing I would do. Claim castle, free college, handle the rest along the way. But we got to be realistic about these things.
Oh yeah.
But with due time, I think we can accomplish everything. How do you feel about that?
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to working with you again.
All right, no problem.
Thanks, Cody.
Yeah, no problem.